another social influencer. Lucifer is a social influencer, pop culture influencer, and he goes around and he takes vloggers and YouTubers around with him, and we hold people accountable for stuff they're doing wrong. Like, we're gonna go out on the street and hold people accountable for leaving their trash everywhere and stuff like that in a funny way, like a sketch comedy kind of thing, and pick stuff out in society that kind of misses the mark, that we all could totally do better. And we're going to hold businesses accountable and people accountable and places accountable and authority accountable for missing the mark and not keeping things fresh, happy, and safe for everybody, which people in authority with all the damn money should be fucking doing, because they definitely get enough. We should hold them accountable for it. And there's a funny way to do it. So there's a way to publicly engage with stuff that could be easily adjusted and affirmed over a short period of time. And I think we should take a look at some of that stuff and try and make fun of it from the perspective of, Rodolfo, your morning star, your guiding light, Lucifero, Hayalal, Allah Hayanawa, which is Hayalal is the shining spirit. Allah Hayanawa is the power we ought to praise in the Bibu language that they pretend is. It's really like witchcraft language, guys, where people get lied into a paradigm that isn't theirs. And we're going to turn it into some funny shit and hopefully some lucrative moves, right? That's the whole point of this. Turning pain into pleasure, because it was not fun to do what we were doing, because we were not getting paid. Some bullshit. I can't believe I fucking got into that. But we're going to turn it around, y'all. So I put this on wax in hopes that me and regular people can run around and hold people like that accountable, hold people that are socially involved unnecessarily, because people don't really have the right to tell people that aren't their family what to do, or people that aren't close to them what to do, unless they're adversely affecting, like the social environment. And there's some stuff we can all take a look at, Really, we need to hold government and businesses accountable for their part in the process of creating societal dangers for us. And we know what those things are. And it would be a good thing for us to look at those, consider them, and maybe make a short series of, Lucifer and his friends hold everyone socially accountable for their bullshit, Anyways, until next idea, my beloved, y'all take care. Be self-actualized and move toward that mark of your upright mind, because a balanced entity is what we are. No one is all good. No one is all evil. And if you look at yourselves, you realize that you have to be a mix. And if you get polarized one direction or the other, there's imbalances. We were always meant to be some balance of both. Some people are that's why I say original polarity. Your individual polarity can shine through when you start cutting certain kinds of mysticism and lies and banking the stuff that you believe, right? We do have some context for things that exist. There is a star of our power that we believe. There's all sorts of things that have reality. There is something going on with that, right? And we believe that we're going to try and tap into that moving forward and convey a positive. We believe there's totally a positive message for the entirety of society. Evil has to exist. Good has to exist. Humans are supposed to be or what is it? The femininity or the humanity of it all is supposed to be a mix, and we all know that, because no one can be all one thing and still be productive with their family. No one can be all one thing and have boundaries for people, So don't over apply these things. And here's just another idea on wax.